Marvel Comics have done it again. They found a public domain story that isn't copyrighted, so they don't have to keep making up their own. We're reading every Spider-Man ever, and this is Not Brand Echh issue 9, Arch and the Teen-stalk. Archie Android is chilling at home, casually stabbing a comic of his rival when his mother, Mendoozy, tells him to sell Lumpjaw, their magic dog, so they can get a happily ever after. And so he does, to Doctor Strange for a bag of jumping beans. He races home to show his mother, but Mendoozy is mad and she slips in her rage and the beans go out of the window. The next morning, Arch sees a giant beanstalk outside, grown from the beans. He climbs up it, knocking down Kazoo and Spidey-Man on the way, and reaches limbo in the clouds. Up there he finds a giant's castle with an Elvis singing harp and Donald Duck laying golden eggs. But before he can steal them, to secure his happily ever after, he hears a noise and he hides in an oven just in time to avoid the arrival of Frankenstein, who is living off his residuals from all those movies that he starred in. When Frankenstein falls asleep, Arch steals Donald Duck and a bag of money. Then, at Donald's request, he goes back to steal the harp. The harp begins yelling that he's all shook up and awakens Frankenstein. Chased by the monster, Arch races down the beanstalk, knocking Kazoo and Spidey-Man off again, and uses Elvis's pipes to cut the beanstalk in two. Frankenstein crashes to the ground, revealing that he was a robot all along, piloted by Plughead, Arch's buddy, who was tired of getting second billing all the time. But Arch still has all his treasure and can live happily ever after, until the police jump out of a bin and arrest him for theft. Thanks for watching. Next week, Peter is battling a bird in the sky and MJ gets a new hairdo. But while we wait for that issue, here's a fun fact about this one. This issue also has a section for jokey greeting cards, and Spidey makes an appearance here too, although it's not a story, so he doesn't get a whole video. In one, Spidey is in the back of a truant officer's bus, with the card offering sympathy for your first day back at school. In another, the card says congratulations on making the team, and Aunt May is dribbling a basketball against Doc Ock. And the final card is sorry you're ill, and features a sad Spidey, who's excited on the inside when Daredevil stops being ill, so they can swing around together and stop crime.